Yo, look, man. Check this out, man. I want to play a song right now, but I'm not. I want to do a lot of things, but I'm not. But you gotta stay war ready, man. This is a dirty game, and you gotta stay war ready out here. Let me see my hat. I got some shit on my hat. Don't know how. The fuck is this? Looking like a dirt ball, G. Whoa. Let's see. Gotta clean up the hat real quick. Take this white shit off my hat. Right? Alright. Oh, that's baby powder, you guess. Look. Check it out. Stay war ready. Stay war ready always, man. First and foremost, you got the right to bear arms if you're not a felon. So go get your gun license and stay war ready, right? But two, this episode is based on what I've been talking about. These rats, right? These suckers. These parasites. You feel what I'm saying? These leeches. These blood suckers, you heard? And now we gotta say the crippling crazy. You feel me? The crippling crazy, man. It's kinda disturbing, right? And no matter what side you on, what color you represent, what creed, what race, nobody deserves to get their life taken from them by the hands of another individual who participated in the same activity that other criminals have participated in, right? And I say the word criminal because once you commit a crime that's against the law, you consider it a criminal, right? But shout out to all the brothers that's out here that's really doing God's work, really doing non-profit work, really trying to create a change in communities. But at the same token, understand that peace and war is always on the table. That nothing is going to be detracted. No matter, see, I gotta speak on something, right? And what I'm about to speak on is real, very real. Very real, right? Because we who have been incarcerated, grew up hard in the street culture, in the gang culture, in the hustling period culture, you know what I mean? We are brothers of real struggle and got a lot pent up against us. We didn't ask for this living. We was forced into it through circumstance, right? Some are born into it. My thing is, why is it that we gotta keep bringing each other down? Why is it that we let our lower self and our greed and our hate and our jealousy?
Okay, no problem. Thank you for your time.
Why are we betraying our own kind? Why are we hurting and destroying our own people? You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at this stuff and I'm watching it on his YouTube and I'm like, damn, the government has figured out a way, another way. And when I say the government, I'm not speaking to everybody. I'm speaking to those who are oppressive and imperialist and racist. You feel me? We looking at a method that's been created in the 70s, 60s. You heard J. Edgar Hoover founded the FBI, right? And COINTELPRO, which was the counterintelligence program. That's what it was called, COINTELPRO. It was designed to take down the original gangsters and the mob, right? And this was in the 40s, 1930s, 40s, or whatever the case may be, right? And yeah, COINTELPRO the counterintelligence program. That's what it's called. That's what COINTELPRO was. It was an acronym that was reduced from counterintelligence program to COINTELPRO, right? If you didn't know the history of this shit, right? So I'm gonna give y'all the history of it. J. Edgar Hoover, who was the FBI head federal bureau investigator, you know, he founded this program, and the method was designed to take down all leaders. And then it went from organized leaders to black militant organizations. So they had a red dot on anybody or any organization that can cause mass destruction. They didn't really care about local street gangs and street thugs. They care about those who was on an organized level. You feel what I'm saying? So back in the 60s and the 70s, it was the Black Panther Party, the U.S., the United Slaves. It was the Nation of Gods and Earth. It was the NOI, the Nation of Islam. All these organizations became a target by J. Edgar Hoover because they didn't want to see a rise in black militancy. You know what I mean? Black organization, you know, anything that could cause the people to go in an uproar and be controlled. You feel me? They wanted to get rid of our leaders, right? So Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale, George Jackson, Geronimo Pratt. You know, if you read these books, you'll understand. Last Man Standing by Geronimo Pratt, Soledad Brothers or Blood in My Eye by George Jackson, If They Come in the Morning by Angela Davis, Taste the Power by Elaine Brown. You know what I'm saying? Just a few books. What was Eldridge Cleaver book? Soul on Ice, right? Soul on Ice by Eldridge Cleaver. You feel me? We Our Own Liberators by my mentor Jalil Mutakim. You feel me? We Our Own Liberators. These are books that y'all gotta get to get an understanding of what I'm talking about, right? These were original Black Panther members who were targeted. You feel me? And for years, for over 10 years, that movement spread it from east to west and from nationwide, right? Even into the outskirts of Algeria, where Eldridge Cleaver resided at when he went on a run, right, in 1968. So when you dealing with these militant organizations that's really designed to uplift the people and to help the communities, you got to always understand that we have the opposition to face, right? And this is why it was considered an underground movement, right? Now let me explain something to y'all. For everybody that's on the West Coast, if you don't have this knowledge, if you don't have this understanding, you couldn't protect yourself the right way. And this is the reason why Brick Baby, Big U, 4 Extra, this is the reason why you guys is going to be victims to indictments, right? Because for some apparent reason, Big U is an OG, but Big U was stupid as fuck. Brick Baby is a little hard to me. He could have been whatever to y'all, but his actions showed that he was stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? And 600 is just a rap. He's a rap. You understand what I'm saying? Plain and simple, it takes your own kind and your own people to put you in a situation that your life may be at risk and at stake. Only the people that's closest to you have that ability and that authority and power over your life. You understand? That's why you got to be careful of who you let in your circle. That's why you got to be careful who you give information to. That's why you got to be careful who you embrace in this new world, because the principles is no longer the same. We just watched 2 friends, 600 and Big U, right? One portray the other. two rolling 60 OG Crips, but one is doing more than the other. Absolute violations. Absolute wizard of clout. Stay out of y'all politics. For one, if you know no wizard, I'm West Coast too. Family and all that. Lived out there for years in Oakland. That's for one, wizard of clout. For two, I have authority from the work and the time that I've put in and the people that I know to talk anything that I want to talk on here. You know? So either you're going to sit here and watch and listen and learn something, or guess what, wizard of clout? Nobody cares about you. So that's why you on my page watching me. So just sit back and listen. You know what I mean? And learn some shit. Stone to the bone, peace. That's right. Jeff Fort was a victim of it too. Absolutely. Mickey Cogswell, Jeff Fort. If you know your history, you know that Jeff Fort was framed and set up by the FBI as well. And it all started from a prank that he pulled where he was able to get $1 million from who they just killed and slain over there in Liberia or Libya, pardon me. Libya wasn't Liberia, it's Libya. Gaddafi. Word. Gaddafi gave Jeff Fort $1 million back in the 70s, I believe it was. And that put him under the public enemies list for the government because Gaddafi was already considered a enemy of the state, enemy of U.S., right? So, yes, Jeff Fort did a lot of good, but in the same token, everybody know, you know, in his history, in his past, he was still active, still had things going on in the community that was illegal. So with his power and his influence, his Crip business. No, listen, bro. I'm not caring. Listen, let me finish up real quick, because this wizard of clout dude obviously don't know that this is not about Crip and blood. This is you ignorant. This is the reason why we are the way we are. Oh yeah, he never got the bread. Yeah, because he kept sending you might be right. See, I read up on it through case law while I was in prison. You know, in our history on the East Coast, we had to study on all gang leaders. You feel me? All gang nations. So it was mandatory that we knew everything about every gang, right? This is for real gang members, people that really was actively involved, right? So when I came up, when I was younger, you know what I mean, and I went through the penitentiary, I started young as a kid, you feel me? I was like 18 years old, right? And I went behind the wall in the Max 8 penitentiaries. So in the Max 8 penitentiaries, don't even got the facts. I do have the facts. The facts is written. It may be a little, you know, off by, because I wasn't present then, but oh, you from Brooklyn? Okay. No doubt. Okay. I'm in tune with the elders. Yeah, I'm in tune with elders too though, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm in tune with elders too. I got people that's over there, that's Vice Lord, that's Stone. I got So I like, my thing is I don't gang bang no more. I'm not gang active no more. I haven't been gang active for a few years now. You feel me? But what I do is with my level of respect and knowledge, I give the word. I preach the word, and I try to unify and organize and structure the people for betterment and upliftment. You feel what I'm saying? So without snitching, without giving valuable lessons, information from history. Do it with, this right here, the building. You go on my page, you'll see. Tune in, you'll see. So what I'm trying to say is this, before we get into that. From my knowledge of reading the case law, what is said in this case law, Jeff Fort case law, if you look it up, it's a federal document. You can look up and learn everything about him, from his past and his history to the cases he caught to everything. It's in case law. That's with Jeff Ford, that's with Larry Hoover, that's with whoever you got that's in the Fed. You can go look up their case law and get this information. So like I was saying, he seen that Gaddafi had gave Minister Farrakhan $1 million. That's what it was, partly. Because now that you just said that, Stone, I gotta go into my memory bank. He's Jeff Fort seen that Gaddafi gave Farrakhan the $1 million, and Farrakhan became public enemy to the state for taking that $1 million from Gaddafi. Jeff Fort decided to try to do the same thing. So what he did was take pictures of different bombings and sites and was sending them to Gaddafi. You feel what I'm saying? Acting as if they committed those terrorist acts. But in all actuality, they never committed none of them acts. So, am I right about that? Because that's what was documented in the federal joint. So, all right, that put them under federal watch, that alone. Some shit about buying rocket launchers and all of that is how they got taken down, right? And the Fed snatched them up. Now, this is the positive thing about Jeff Fort. This is the positive thing about Larry Hoover. This is the positive thing about every brother, even Tookie. Whoever been incarcerated and didn't lose their life to death, and they went to prison, even such as myself. I was just able to come home. I didn't have the massive influence. They had thousands of followers. I probably had a few. You feel me? I ain't gonna say the numbers because I'm not trying to, you feel me, do too much to myself either. But at the end of the day, I had the opportunity to come back home. But before I came back home, while I was incarcerated, I seen everything unfolding. I seen people going to the feds. I seen people losing their life. I seen me either going to the feds or losing my life. So I made that decision to say, yo, you know what? Is my life important? I got children. Are their lives important? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what made me come with the decision and the determination that I needed to change and better my stance and try to help those who are like me, who really love the culture, but understand that is a lot of poison that needs to be taken away in order for us to not have to make them errors and slip-ups to go in them feds. And for that matter, I believe that we have to do it from the outside and not from the in. You feel me? We have to be able to gravitate to the people from an outside source and not from being actively in part of the gang culture, which may lead us to doing some negative shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if I could go to these nonprofit organizations and I could bring in the youth and take them away from the negativity, but then at the same token relate to them, they would know and see that it's a better way. And you don't gotta be afraid to be who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Being who you are is not a crime. It's not a crime to be blood, to be crip, to be folk, to be vice. So it's not a crime. The crime is when you commit a criminal activity, a criminal act. Understand what I'm saying? So while I'm talking about the moles, yeah, I mean, look, bro. Look, look. Well, I'm speaking in general facts of history. You heard? If anybody have a problem with history, take it up with the feds. Take it up with the government. Go tell them dudes to take it out of the computers, take it off the internet, take it out of the feds. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you want to have with me, you should take up with the people that put that information out there. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that, right? This is something constructive and positive to prevent other youth and other people from making these errors, right? You see what just happened. Brick Baby, 600, Big U. The takedown is real. That's not fake. That's not phony. That's real. If y'all think that's cool, something is wrong. If you think it's cool for the youth to look at this shit and say, yo, okay, this is what I should, put on for. Nah, that shit ain't what you should put on for. You shouldn't put on to go to jail or go to the grave, bro. You feel me? Regardless, I don't care who you are, what set you claim, what status you have. If you're not doing something to help build the youth or help build your community right now, you a sucker to me. And that's just it. I don't really care about who's what, the numbers, none of that shit. I did 23 years in the Max 8 penitentiary with lifers, standing front line every day, wishing that I could make it home. Seeing dudes and hearing dudes cry, you feel me? Because they had never make it home. And I had to live every day like I wasn't going to make it home. Not knowing if I was going to see my kids, not knowing if I was going to see my family, not knowing if I was going to get the taste of some real home-cooked meals or to be able to touch a refrigerator, open and close a refrigerator, to walk out my door and walk up the street. You know what I mean? Like, these are the things that I was subjected to and the things I survived. Police beatings, brutality, gun to guns, razor to razors. But you dudes just sit on here and play around with this shit and act like it's a game or act like somebody is not supposed to speak. You understand what I'm saying? I can't be subjected to ignorance and stupidity. That's just me. I'm a Virgo anyway. You know what I mean? We conscious minds, we communicators, we earthlings. You understand what I'm saying? We signs of wisdom and communication. We don't got time for all of the foolery, the fuckery, the ignorance and all of that. Like, if you ain't getting $1, you better be doing something with family. You better be doing something to community. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, real right. Yeah, everybody, you better be real right, you real wrong. I told y'all before, it's a difference between representing and claiming. You feel me? Just to sit and put a front for. To represent means that you standing on the front line to better your people. To better. Everything is about better. Nothing is about destroying. Even though you have to destroy to rebuild, the destruction part comes from you getting rid of the poison. You must get rid of the poison. Yeah, I'm from Long Money. I'm from Long Island. Yeah, right. Long Island, Cali, Harlem, Upstate Penitentiary. Yeah, I'm all over. It's I don't even go by where you from. I go from what your life like. That's what I go by. What your life like? Not where you from, but what your life like. You know what I mean? What your life like, man? Word. All that where you from don't make you. You know what I mean? Where I'm from, I got 23 years in penitentiary time. That's where I'm from. You feel me? The place where it was nothing nice going on, nothing good going on. I had to redirect and reprogram. You feel me? So, oh, all right, all right, all right. The shine, the bitty stones. Okay. I mean, salute to you, bro. If you actively and you still
Hi,
involved,
good
bro.
morning. Do you
I
guys
meant
have
no
anything
disrespect.
at
Me, salute to you. Salute to
today
your
at 1
people.
o'clock?
Like I said, I'm not gonna say their names, but I got some people out there too. You know what I mean? I got some people in every state. You feel me? That's around. You feel me? That's that. Yeah,
Okay, I
I
think,
know
yeah,
some
he left
people too,
as
bro.
well.
Trust me, I do. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm 42. You know what I mean? And I've been around for a
No.
while, and I go places and I meet people, and my thing be about the same
Asia,
all the
what's
time.
it?
It's the same
ASIA.
drip, the
That's
same bop, the
Williams with
same
an S.
activity with me. You know what I mean? I'm always on some preaching the need for change, preaching the need for betterment. You know what I
Asia,
mean?
ASIA.
And the words of
Dot
Larry Hoover,
Tiana,
growth and development. You know what I mean?
TIANA at AOL.
It's mandatory. It's mandatory that we all set the tone
I kind of have
while
like a
we out here.
whiplash thing going on. My
Cause
back,
I ain't gonna lie,
my
man. That shit is
shoulder.
disturbing, man.
Like I slept
I
wrong.
woke up and I'm
And
looking
for
at
going on for
these
about 3 days,
YouTube
I got
clips
adjusted.
and I'm like,
A
damn,
chiropractor,
son.
they want me to
Like,
come in one more time for another adjustment.
how many
I guess
people
I'm not
do we
doing the
have to
proper
lose?
posture.
How many
But other than
people
that, I do
are
just
we
want to,
gonna lose?
just get weekly stretches.
If you don't pay attention and you don't realize by now the illegal way is not gonna help you,
Yes, I did feel a
you
little
a
better.
fool. You a fool.
So I want to start, between that and stretching and maybe a little Pilates and really get a little more active.
MH2, my scrap murder Sean
No.
from out here. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know.
I'm walking and I go to the gym like twice a week.
I can't lie to you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out though.
Yes, I do.
But tap in.
Three
Tap
times a
in.
week.
I don't know if to say free big you. I don't know what to say, man. Like, but free
Yes.
big you, man. Sad
Yeah,
situation.
I'm a
I hope that you
massage
get around this
therapist.
shit,
Part
brother.
time and a
You know what I
nanny.
mean?
So I'm on my feet a lot.
Unfortunately, you got a lot of fucked up evidence against you. Break baby, like the stupidest dude in the
Just really
world.
just wellness, self
Like,
care, into,
and the other
I'm
dude, Cannon,
40,
loose
almost
Cannon.
40. So,
Oh
trying
my
to
God, y'all
stay
two was the
flexible,
dumbest gangbangers in history, man.
just overall keep my health
Y'all are.
intact and
I
feel
can't
good. I
even
don't want
lie.
to
Y'all the
be
two
weak,
dumbest.
sore. Right now I'm sore. I feel like
Y'all
my
should
whole
be
body like
really,
cracked. It's so weird.
really, really, really,
So,
really DP'd. For real, for real. Well, y'all should really be DP'd, man. Yo, but if I had the clips, I'm gonna fix this up nice later because I gotta edit it and redo it and all of that. But I'm going live right
hold on, let me
now.
see.
Rick Baby got on national TV and said,
And they don't
"Yo, I
charge
got
the
more
cart,
murders than you
right?
got squabbles." Yo,
But what if I wanted to pay on a different card
if
other
if
than the
he
card
wasn't the
that
stupidest,
I'm giving you now? How does that work? Or pay
yo,
cash?
I got more murders than you got squabbles.
Okay.
And then
All
Bruce
right.
Cannon,
So you don't even at the appointment
I
you don't
guess he
so
was
no
trying to live
cash
up to his name,
establishment?
cause
I have to pay.
he's just threatened dudes. He said I have him murdered. I will have him murdered.
Okay, you ready for the phone number?
So these are the things that I'm talking
Five
about.
one
Like,
four
who,
seven
who?
5921 2503
This is nasty, man. It's nasty.
7795.
It's nasty. Self-incriminating. It was in the rules, right? Over here on the East Coast, right? I'm going to give you one of the
827.
rules. Just one of them. I can't give you all of them, but I give you just one of them. Never write or say anything that could be held against you in the court of law. Never write or say or speak of any criminal activity that could be held against you in the court of law. That was a
Okay, let me
rule on the
ask you.
East
So,
Coast in the Down Move
if I
Nation.
do the membership thing, today is
So
like a complimentary,
I
not
know
complimentary, but like a
for
discounted
Crippin to be
visit.
around
So I
for
do want to continue.
how many years it was, 69, right? I'm not, maybe somebody's better in math than me. They can tell me how many years that is, right? But what we know is that Brick Baby and Loose Cannon did not follow that rule.
The 46 is like the 25
Big
minutes, I'm
U
assuming.
has been targeted and is a victim of having two
189
of the
what a month?
dumbest niggas in his set. And this is the
180,
reason why
189 what a month?
everybody, this is not for everybody.
There's no
This
like pay as you
content
go
creating,
stuff.
this social media stuff, this is not for everybody. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how your looks is. I don't care if you are entertainer. If you are not intelligent and
Okay, got it.
educated
All right, I'll be there in about
enough,
an hour.
do
Thank you so
not
much.
get on front of a camera and speak like them guys. I promise you, you will regret it. You will regret it. Yo, the brother said, I got more murders than squabbles. He said, I got more murders than squabbles. An old head told me before, damn, it's 11:20. An old head told me before, only thing worse than a person that rats on someone else is a person who would rat on himself. Serious. So I'm gonna let y'all let that soak in. Let that soak in, man.
Sizzle in your spirit.
Because Brick Baby and Loose Cannon are fools. And I hope that Big U can find a way to get out of this situation without telling, cooperating, and I hope that this is just a, you know, who knows? I don't know. Yeah, salute, man. This shit is burning my brain right now. This rat stuff is out of line, and these stupid gangsters that think they're smart is even worse. Leave the gang banging. If you, listen, pick up a book, embrace your talent, learn who you are, love who you are, and if you're already involved, get yourself out. Put yourself in a better position to put yourself to help those who are still lost and in a dark world. Because if not, that's the outcome. That's just it. You feel me? Stupid ass Brick Baby, stupid ass Loose Cannon, and super smart dummy Big U. This is what's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So tap in. It's Loaf Lyfe Manny. Chin up, chest out, back straight, eyes direct, stand firm, speak with authority, man up, and don't let them trap you off, man. Please don't. You know what I mean? Life too short. Bless you.